Alright guys, so our original plan was to take this weekend off and see about what our plans were for next weekend. Well, during this week we realized that Magnolia was racing this weekend for a Mississippi State Series race, and during the winter we had kind of thought about trying to run that race. You know, granted it is a super late model race, but Magnolia normally slicks off and you can usually get by with having a little bit less motor. However, you know, at the same time we've had a lot of rain here lately, and it's kind of been cool, so it ain't been hot and drying the track out, so we're not 100% sure on that. So we decided that we may try to race Magnolia this week. Well, we had to order new spark plugs. If you saw the video last week from Sonoa, our spark plugs, what we have learned is when we went from a champion plug that was in that motor, we swapped it out with NGKs, and the NGK plug was still a 3/4 inch plug, but the electrode stuck out a little bit further, and the electrode was what was hitting the piston. So Champion is obviously out of stock on their plugs, and we couldn't get any, so we found some AR plugs that are the same as what we need as far as the Champion plugs, and we ordered them and they just haven't came in. So yeah, right now it's Friday evening and it don't look too good to be coming in tomorrow, so I think we're just going to take this weekend off like we originally planned. More than likely our plans for next week will be to be at Talladega Saturday night. We will have our standard Talladega motor back and in the car by then. Boyd's has officially announced that they're going to do their same 6-race point system like they did last year, where you have 6 points races. It pays $1,200 to win at each night, and then the points champion at the end of the 6 races gets $3,000 for the points championship. So you know, things do change and all, but we're kind of looking at maybe trying to run that deal and committing to those 6 full races over there. That's a track that I like going to, and it's a track that's always been very challenging to me. So I would like to be able to go over there at least 6 times a year and hopefully try to improve over there. It's always been difficult on my end, and it's always kicked my tail. So we felt pretty confident in the race that we went over there this past year, where we had a good qualifying run, but we didn't realize that you had to have a hard tire, but we know that for this time, so we'll have a hard tire on. So what we've been doing today, I don't know, some of you guys may or may not know about me and Dallas kind of taking over a Facebook page. It's called Warp Speed Promotions right now, but we're in the process of getting the name changed over to Warp Speed Performance. So what we've been working on today is a little bit of an inventory. We've been trying to get our garage cleaned up here. I've had all these parts here. I mean, somebody needs some flywheels and starters and fans and shock mount. I got some, but here what we've done lately, we've bought stock into some parts. We've got about 5 MD3 noses. I think we got 2 whites, 2 blacks, and a red. We got just as many the MD3 side skirts. I think we've got 4 of each color. Got a aluminum body bracing kit right here. Got 4 wheels, 2 bead locks, 2 non-bead locks. Got a couple champ pit mounts. There's some pop rivets. We got a tire groover, MSD box. We just got a couple odd and end things we're going to try to keep in stock. So if you guys are in need of anything, make sure you let us know. I mean, that's what all we've ordered today, and we had to go pick it up. So it's not a bad thing that we're not racing this weekend. We can kind of get organized and get everything kind of straightened up and not leaving it in the floor. So we're going to have a website created to showcase everything that we have in stock and all, and as soon as we get that launched, we'll be sure to let you guys know what it is. But for right now, you can go to Facebook and just search for Warp Speed Performance, and it'll pull it up, and you guys can let us know what you need, or you can check out what we got in stock. If we don't have it in stock, we can surely get it. If not, But we're gonna try to keep several noses in stock, you know, most of the bodybuilding products and parts. So in this package, we did order us one of these. Been noticing we've been talking about it for quite a while, and we just never have bought one, but figured this was a really good time to buy one. That is, these 3 boxes here is going to be a Tire Demon tire machine. So thanks to Brandon for that. He picked us up a tire machine. Hopefully our tire work now is going to be much easier. Everybody says it's much easier and much quicker, so we're going to try that and see how it works out. Pretty excited. That's what I'm out here doing right now. I'm about to take it out of the box and see what it consists of, putting it together and all. So anyways, just want to do an update as far as we probably not racing this week. I know some people have seen our Facebook page where Dallas posted that we very well may race this week, but now it's not looking too good. So anyways, I think it's going to be cold this weekend, so it's not too big of a deal, but you know, part of it. So anyways, I'm going to get in here and get all this unloaded, check it all out and see what all we got, and go from there. Alright, so there that is. Got our mount for our saran wrap. I just have to drill the holes for the safety pins to wherever I want to lock that into place. You can see it's kind of universal. Went together fairly easy. I think them bolts right there is probably what you loosen up to raise it up, which I will definitely raise it up. It's fairly low. I think. I don't know. It might be right. Anyways, we'll get that done. should make working on tires a whole lot easier. Everything was packaged nicely. There wasn't any kind of instructions, but it's kind of self-explanatory. You know, I had a little issue there with the speed, with the, I guess the speed mount there, I guess is what you'd call that. Had a little issue with that, trying to get it into the coupler, but no big deal. May have just been the way I was doing it. I don't know. So anyways, we got all that done. Of course, right here we got the Tire Demon, or the Easy Wheel tire dyno. What that is that allows you to mount up new tires without having to mount them on a rim. That way you can mount them up and measure the stagger. Go ahead and groove them, sop them, cut them, whatever you need to do before you ever put them on a rim. And the price of wheels nowadays is kind of outrageous, so that'll be beneficial there, because we won't have to worry about breaking a wheel down to mount up a new wheel and then breaking that tire down to put it on the tire rack until we get ready to run it. You can just go ahead and do it, wrap it, take it off the dyno, put it on the rack, and it'll be ready to go on a wheel whenever you're ready for it. So that'll be beneficial. Like I said, that was packaged very nice. I like how they had it in like a little crate for it, so nothing could happen to it. You can see there's a bunch of valves on it, pressure gauge, all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna get in here and see what else we got in these boxes. All right, so there's the tire dyno. We've got it. Didn't think about turning the camera on to show you all about putting it on, but we're about to put some air to it. You can see it's got a gauge there, air inlet, 25-pound max. We'll see what happens.
in here. Alright, I'll plug your hose up to that.
I don't think their pressure's built up enough.
Yeah, take me that there.
Sure is wobbly.
Floor's level.
What'd you do with them heaters, Chris?
We don't need to skin the paint, do we? We don't need to skin the paint, do we?
It don't matter.
So is all this is put wrap on the tires, is all it is?
Oh, this does.
It's gonna scoot back some whenever. No, it's gonna be right, ain't it? No. A wheel will change that. Because see, we got that mounted right there. It's spaced it out far, so that really needs to go in
See,
some.
that's where that sector needs to be.
Yeah, you don't want to pay.
Where you can move it quickly.
Well, then you're gonna have to have one right here so that it keeps that tight.
What do we need? What,
Ain't that 1 inch? No. 3/4 sector.
Hold that right.
what did you go to 25?
Well, this is our right front, so we're gonna go up to about 12. Where are you going?
I was just backing up for the camera, not for me.
Oh. 12 pounds. Well, 13 really. There you go.
Why
Huh?
did you jump?
There
Boy?
you go.
Something blowed up.
Brandon jumped.
It'd be nice being able to get the stagger forks ever mounted on the rim. Especially when you're doing 28.5s, because they can go in 3 different spots. And sometimes the chalk mark's nowhere close. Wrap it, and store it in the trailer. No air leaks. I think we went the wrong way on that bolt a second ago, because see how it's leaning downhill? Might need to go back.
Oh, is that what Josh is?
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, we need to go in that pump hole. Well, you done? I reckon you just do this. Yeah. I think that's what the gauge, you actually use your gauge so it takes the variable away. And the 2 gauges are gonna vary a little bit. And this will do late model tires or 10-inch tires or 12-inch tires. I guess it'd be 12, look, or no, it'd be 10 inches.
8 inch.
8 inch, yeah.
said 14 days. And you can do more if it has a hose.
Yeah.
Than that for the bee breaker.
It needs to be lubed up. Maybe you need to.
Yeah, it might not hurt to put a little lube on it. What'd you think?
I didn't use any energy.
No energy at all. Hard to see where we was grooving and grinding on that because that tire's already pretty much ready to go. But that looked very easy.
Yeah, I like it better because there ain't no rubber on the
It
floor.
was a lot. I'm not even kidding. I mean, like when you're sitting on another tire, you're using your legs or whatever to kind of hold that tire steady,
And your back.
the back and everything else. And right there, you get comfortable wherever you need to be, and you just stand there and hold the trigger.
So now we need to drill some pilot holes back there for our quick pins, and we'll show you the tire wrap.
I could do.
Alright guys, so there you have it. I mean, we got the tire dyno, showed you how that worked. Got the machine to grind tires, wrap tires. We didn't get any attachments right here as far as the sipers. I gotta do some research on them because I'm worried about them getting the edge of the blocks. So later on may get some circumference sipers. I'm not sure about the straight across sipers or the angled sipers. Be interested to groove a tire and sip a tire on this right now to see how much difference it makes. But as far as grinding tires, that's the way to go. If you hadn't got one, you're missing out. You seen me and Brandon do one just then, and you don't use, like Brandon said, there's no energy used. I mean, you don't kill your back or your arms or your knees. Pretty awesome machine right there. Like I said, that's a tire demon. We can get one through our parts business, so if you're in the market for one, let us know and we'll get you a price, as well as the tire dyno and all the attachments for them. But we're not racing tonight. I know we'd talked about it. Our plugs didn't come in time. We was thinking about going to Magnolia for the Mississippi State race. However, they didn't come in, so it's looking like we're going to be at Talladega next Saturday night running Sportsman, and then the following week will be Boyd's first points race. We're going to try to make it to it. Like I said, we're going to try to run all 6 of... sorry about that, guys. The GoPro battery died earlier as I was trying to wrap the video up. Like I said, we'll be at Talladega next Saturday, Boyd's the week after. We want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Everybody who supports us, all the new subscribers we've got a ton in the last couple of days. We thank each and every one of you. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, like, share, ring the bell for notifications. We want to thank everyone who helps us out with the racing as well, as far as our sponsors, Vinson Race Engines, Wendell Vinson at Vinson Race Engines, Superior Bearing Supply, KT Heat and Air. Thanks to Capital Race Cars, Penske Shocks, all of those great components that are on the car, Stop Tech brakes, Butler built seats, Hooker harness, FK rod ends. Great piece there. We're excited to get back to racing this year, and hopefully gonna have some good runs at some other tracks this year. So like I said, check out our new Facebook page, Warp Speed Performance, for some deals on racing parts. We're gonna get in here and try to get everything inventory today. Try to get everything displayed. There's all the other stuff I was telling you. We got a tire groover, brand new MSD box, just various little odds and ends, pop backup washers, some countersunk bolts, race sievers, all that good stuff. So like I said, we're gonna have a little bit of stuff. Right now it's not gonna be that much, but we're gonna work on building us up an inventory to have stuff. So hopefully we can help you guys out. Like I said, check that out, and we'll catch you guys next week when we get started on the car.